Oh shit. This is an interview I had with Bethan Watson, who was telling us her life working and living, not working at all, living in an alien place.
Thank you for the introduction.
That's alright. So Bethan, tell me, what's an average day like?
Crazy.
What kind of things happen?
Well, every day I try and get free Christmas cards done, because you know Christmas is the busiest time of the year and I have like everyone to write to. And this is a scenario from the other day. I was writing a Christmas card, halfway through it, I was like, "Dear Bailey, Merry," and I didn't even get right Christmas, and these blue aliens with ponytails fell out the roof, because the roof's not very good. And I live kind of on the 28th floor and of 70, and they fell through, and because I don't speak very good English, they were like, me so sorry," and I was like, I don't care, my table is broken and I've lost my pen, I don't know how I'm going to finish this Christmas card.
Must be very frustrating for you, Bethan. So tell me, how is your communication with the outside world? Is it easy or is it really
dull.
hard?
It's hard, yeah. Well, like the most person I talk to the most is my cat and my mum, and they don't let felines into the palace because you know, like the Dalek Lord thing is like allergic or something, which I think stupid. And my mum's actually a horse, so they don't let her in either. Just plain rude. I lay like this because I don't want you to see my horse body.
So do you have like any phone calls?
I'm allowed an hour a week. Like it feels like I'm in prison. It genuinely feels like I'm in prison. I get to call my mum for an hour because you know she's the only phone number I've got, because all the blue people keep stealing them all and like scaring them off. They're like, that. But it's not.
So tell me, do you work in the building or do you work outside?
No, I got told by what they called, estate agent, that it was a really really nice place. And I went and looked around, and then they were kind of halfway through building it, and then the rent for it was really good. So I was like, oh, I'll take it, not realising it was going to be the palace for like the Dark Lord person.
He who should not be named.
And I signed a 14-year contract with the house, so I can't actually leave.
You can't leave? Why can you not leave?
Well, I can leave at least 3 times a year, because these blue things do my shopping and my washing and stuff for me. But I can't leave my house, I can't sell it or give it away. I have to stay there for 14 years, so. Which hoping, because I was having a good chat with Mallory down the corridor, and she was talking about something about one of the blue people were telling one of the blue people were telling her that the man
communication is getting to the brain.
That the man who kind of owns this place in Voldemort was like, was like talking about like an evil plan he had, which he was planning to do in, I think she said it was 6 months, and it's kind of going to be like, he goes outside and there's like a massive machine that shoots rocks at clouds, and then the clouds get so heavy that they just fall down and like drown cities, and I'm allowed to say 2 people, which will be my cat and my mum, of course, and Mallory said that she's got no one to save, so I'm gonna ask her if she can save my 2 best friends, which are moths. And she said, oh yeah, because Mallory doesn't have very much family, so. But
tell us a bit more about Mallory. Is she human or?
Oh no, I'm the only human in the place.
Oh.
Mallory's
tell us about your neighbours and the community.
Well, Mallory's my next door neighbour, and we're like this. She's actually half iguana, which makes it a bit awkward when we go clothes shopping, because they don't do iguana shaped clothes. And then my next door neighbours on the opposite side, on the opposite side to Mallory, are caterpillars, and they're called the Jenkinsons, and they have two children. But they don't. The people who own that they pay their rent for, they don't know that they have two kids. Like the kids are just baby like caterpillars in their like little
Raccoons.
yeah raccoons is another animal in their little cocoons.
Cocoons.
And
Whatever.
and then across the hall from me, I have Jason. No, not Jason. He lives down the road.
Sorry.
And Jason is actually a half whale, half unicorn.
Oh.
But
I'd like to just take this opportunity, if we're on the subject of unicorns. This time a few weeks ago, I had a very serious accident in which I was run home from school, and
School.
it was a very, very hot day, and my unicorn melted. And Tracy. And I haven't been able to see her since because she died. And I just wanted to tell you about this charity I'm thinking of raising. It's to raise money for melting unicorns. I wanted to shout that.
It'll be alright.
I'm sorry guys, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, Jason, yeah, as I said, Jason Derulo lives down the road, and he's not our animal, but he's actually a cyborg, like he's actually a robot. Which why he sounds so shit when he sings. Don't you call it basically? Yeah, any other questions? Oh god.
Yeah, so these blue things we're talking about a lot, what are they? Who are they?
They're kind of, they're like alien people from this planet called I think it's Cat Mania or something cat, and they're kind of, they're not very good at English, and they have their own like little languages like and but the people like the Dark Lord, like Voldemort, whatever his name is, like who runs it, took capture of their planet, and for their planet to survive, like all their wives and kids and stuff to survive, they took all the men hostage, and now they're slaves in our our palace, and they do everything. They do fixing stuff, which they do really badly because they just fall through the roof. They do your washing, your shopping, and they shapeshift into people. Like there's one of them who's called 8265. Is that his name?
8267.
Oh, 8267. He transforms into this lady, old lady, who we have to call Mallory.
Mallory's your neighbour.
Oh, shit.
Nelsina.
Yeah, Nelsina. He goes out. Oh, well, she, he. I don't know. He's a bit crazy. She goes out and does my shopping and washing for me. They're nice. They're nice. Like when they don't speak good English when they're in their human form. They kind of just go bleep, 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 bleep. But they don't really have to speak to people to get something.
How big are they? Are they small? Are they big? Are they?
They're about 2 foot.
Oh, it must be really hard to see them. Do you always walk into them?
Oh yeah, all the time. Like the other day, I went down to the cafe on like on the 16th floor with Mallory, and Jason Derulo, and
he popped over, did he?
Ooh.
Jason Derulo.
Oh yeah, he popped over, and I was like, I've done my Christmas card now, and I was thinking of going down to the cafe, and he was like, oh, I'll come, and I was like, great, and so I went down there, and I was walking down to get to the lift on subsection A, because I live in F, and
must be hard getting around in F.
I have like a little what are they called?
Granny reveals.
No.
Oh,
like,
those two little scooter things.
The two little scooter things. I have one of them.
The two wheel things that
and Segway, and then we kind of rode them down the corridor, and I turned the corner, and there's a group of 7 of the little blue things, like playing like bowling or whatever it is, with another like 9 of them, and they would just stand there, and they had like a bowling ball, and they were throwing them at the other people, and I didn't notice, and I ruined their game, and they cut off one of my fingers. Look, this is not. I guess it's a very passionate sport in their home country, and
You disrespect it.
I just need to put out here that I am very sorry for ruining your game. Like, I know how passionate it is, because I'm very passionate about Christmas cards and nans and my mum and my cats and my moths and everything in life.
Everything in your palace.
Everything, like anything. And I ruined your culture, and I deserve this finger to be lost.
Thank you for that. That was Bethel Watson and her life living in subsection F, planet Zorg, building 92561. Am I right?
On the 28th floor.
On the 28th floor out of 70. As today has proven, that can be a very hard life, and we need to respect other people's cultures and ways of living.
Otherwise you'll lose a finger.
Otherwise you'll lose a finger. Join us next time when we'll be interviewing, I'm not even sure, some man needs to be thrown off the street. Bethan, your mother of a mum is here. Goodbye.
My mum's a horse.
Oh,